Hello, Geminis. All right, Corinne Clapham here, your intuitive wellness guide, psychic reader, tarot, oracle reader, medium. I will be doing tarot and I'll be doing oracle with you today. Let's get your weekly reading here. I have to be honest, the last two zodiac signs I've done, it was mostly career that came up, but don't worry, we finished it off with some love romance in there. But let's see what's going on with you, okay? What's going on with our Geminis? Okay, what is going on for our Geminis this week coming up in the love department? Love department. Whew. Okay, Gems, just make sure you're not cutting it too close with things. Why I say that, I just happened to look out the window and I saw this car going around in the parking lot and almost hit another car, which, by the way, that was my car. But usually when I look out and I see messages or I see things, it's usually a message. So I feel like sometimes there might be too much of a tight corner that is happening. So just be mindful what you're doing that. I feel like almost even with work that's coming in too. It's so funny how much career and work's coming up lately. Nothing to fear. It's just a little minor message for some of you or a lot of you. Keep in mind, this is all a general reading. So take what resonates with you. And of course, in the description below, I will put the link for a one-on-one reading for anybody who actually wants to get guidance specifically on what they are going through. Feel free to put in the chat below what's going on and shaking with you, whereabouts in the world you are. Let's see what else is coming up for Gemini here in the love department with this week coming up. I'm seeing the word discernment. Just using discernment moving forward, Gemini, but there's a difference between using discernment versus sometimes feeling paranoid or like creating stories that aren't really there. So use discernment on when there's discernment and doing that, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's going to be a light reading. That's what I'm hearing because it's like, we got this. Okay. Okay, we have the Judgment card. So clarity, a final decision, a wake-up call. It could be for your life's purpose. I think a lot of you have a wake-up call in terms of relationships, whether it's a past dynamic that you broke up, you were still communicating with someone here and there, and it may not be as balanced as you'd think. I feel like some of you are talking to quite a fair bit of different people. I feel like for a lot of you, it's not anything serious, like nothing. You're just kind of like, a lot of you, I think, are freshly out of a relationship. And so you're kind of just scoping what's out there. But I lost my train of thought. Yes, clarity. I feel like some of y'all are getting a lot of clarity on things and getting more clarity on what it is that you do and desire. And you're really not putting up with anything that's going to be less than what you really desire, which is great, Gems. Keep it up because y'all deserve something so amazing. We have the Two of Wands over here, and Two of Wands can represent waiting for results or making a choice. It could be even about travel. You have the globe that's there as well. I feel like some of you have been feeling a little bit unrooted with things. So even in terms of living situations and things like that, I feel like some of you have been thinking about travel. I think a lot of you have been thinking a lot about what's been going on in general in the different areas of your life, which is great. We have the Hermit card. It was upside down. Hermit is usually turning within. So really taking time to, what's the word, like self-care and just really reconnecting with yourself, because I feel like a lot of you have gone through some shifts and changes with some dynamics. I feel like some of you have shifted out some friends, but I think even in the love department, a lot of you have gotten out of a relationship, within a month or two, and some of you even a week ago. I'm seeing some of you in like past 2 to 3 days. So just make sure you're not distracting yourself too much where it's pulling you away from doing the inner work and turning inwards and reconnecting with yourself. Okay. Because when we reconnect with ourselves and we get ourselves back on our feet stronger than ever, that's when we are really in a more higher vibration or frequency to call in what we really desire, not getting distracted with all these mediocre people, but something, that is what you want, something really solid, which is the reason why some of you aren't even in a past dynamic. You weren't getting what you wanted. And gems don't wait around for people. Like Geminis are like, this is what I want. I want it with you. If you don't want it, then that's cool. But I'm just going to be open and meeting other people, because gems don't wait around. We will, like, in the beginning, because I think sometimes we're, the sign of the twins. It's like they always want to see all sides of every situation and kind of be open and are very like carefree. But at the same time, if someone is like trying to pull the rug over gems, they're not going to stick around. That's for sure. Three of Wands over here. So Three of Wands can be like travel, teamwork. But you know what? Sometimes when I look at this card, I really take it as just taking a step back and looking. Like, you see the distance here, you see the horizon, and it's almost like instead of being right in the thick of everything, you're actually taking a step back so you can have more clarity to not be so involved from an emotional state, but to come back and be like looking at the bigger picture. And I don't know if it was you, Gems, with the reading last week, but I was saying this with one of the zodiac signs, and I even used the analogy with a Monet painting. When you look at a Monet painting up close, it looks like just paint smears, but when you look back, it's a beautiful masterpiece, and you can see so clearly what the picture is. But up close, it's like you couldn't tell. So this is what comes up for me when I see this Three of Wands for you right now. We have the 3, 6, 9 of Cups over here, which can represent wishes come true, material abundance, good health. That was in the reverse. So let's just flip it, y'all. Flip it and reverse it. Knight of Wands over here. Yeah. So a fast talking person or lifestyle change, sometimes Knight of Wands gets a little bit of a rap of like a playboy kind of energy. So just be mindful. Like, Gems, you're so intuitive. Like, y'all are pretty intuitive. So you know, like, when someone's got that kind of energy, and you know not to, like, waste too much time with that energy. You're looking for emperor, you're looking for a king. Here we have the Knight of Cups over here. So Knight of Cup. What did I just say? Oh yeah, okay. Knight of Wands. Gotcha. So Knight of Cups can be a Prince Charming, romance, proposal, which is great. So I see a couple of different energies that are here. And then we have the Sun card, but it was in reverse, and that can be material happiness, joys, outcomes, and success. So it can be there. Just be mindful you're not holding on to something in the past that might be keeping you from moving forward and bringing in the new. Death card is here, so that is an old cycle that is coming out. I think some of you are already going through it, but I feel like some of you haven't fully detached and fully healed from it yet. So just, I can see here there's a lot of anxiety. I feel like there's waves of you thinking about that, but you know what you really want. You have the Handmaiden over here too, so seeing things from a different perspective. And then we have the Page of Swords over here, so that could represent, I feel like someone might be like keeping tabs on you or keeping an eye on you to see what's going on. They're curious what's there. That might be the ex energy. That's what I'm feeling. But, try not to get too attached to what the ex is doing anyways, because I feel like, wow. Okay. Yeah. I feel like as soon as you let go and do the healing, like, another energy is going to come right back in. We've got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Playfulness, beautiful, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And I think, that was the part of the Hermit when it was upside down. I was getting too distracted and not spending that time to turn within. But I really feel like a lot of you, Gems, are like noticing you're a little bit scattered and you're getting more focused, more narrow. So you're taking that time to do that, which is great, because that's what gets you back on your feet. Like, Geminis, you're so playful, you're so carefree, and it's like sometimes it's so sad when you're going through such a hurtful time, because it's like, like anybody, they kind of lose their footing. You know what I mean? It's like certain people. When they're around certain people, like, certain people just know how to, like, kind of dim the light out of people, and just be mindful who that is. Because if they're doing that, like, they need to go. But this new energy here looks really good. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I feel like, you've had a couple of little energies coming in and maybe a couple more coming, but I feel like there's going to be a really solid person coming in. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. It might be someone from the past. I'm not sensing an ex, though. Past life relationship. Okay, I thought for some reason when I read that, I thought it was like in this lifetime, but I don't sense or feel that this this really good energy where you're gonna have long term. I don't sense it was someone you dated in this lifetime, but yes, past life relationship for sure. I feel like you guys are going to have a very good energetic bond with each other, and very soon clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Make sure you're not focusing too much energy or time on the past ex. Okay, keep focus on the on forward what you want, because you know what you really want, gems. And a lot of you, you know, with that past dynamic, it's that it'll be settling. It's not exactly what you want. So keep moving forward. You're going in the right direction. And look at this. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. I think some of you have like met them in passing. When I'm sensing and feeling, you met them in passing in the past, maybe even somewhere where you were traveling. I don't even know if it would be able to come to your mind right now. And sometimes it's okay to not try and force and figure out who it is. Sometimes it's nice to just let go and allow the universe to come in and work its magic. Let's just pull one more card. It's funny, a whole bunch popped out, but I feel like we should do one more. And actually, I'm feeling like I should pull from the other deck. By the way, I'm using the Rider Tarot deck. And then these cards right here is the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. I'm now using Worker Light, and this is by Rebecca Campbell. So let's just get a card here, which is funny. I actually don't get called to pull out this deck for these weekly readings. So it's interesting. I got guided to do that for you, gems. Why not, gems? Let's get you some extra attention over here. All right. What message is here for Gemini for this week? April 26th to May 2nd. What's the message? Here we go. And a lot of cards came out again. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries was what was here at the bottom. Oh, this is so beautiful. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Yeah, gems, a lot of you are very creative. Get back into your creative spark. Get back on your feet. Sometimes that can be a really liberating place to be, you know. Awakening, energetic upgrades, new way of being, integration. Yeah, so, you know, especially during this time, it's pretty powerful and potent for that. So I'm not even surprised how some of you are going through a transition right now where, you know, you had a past relationship and now you're going through this time. It's really time to hunker down, anchor down, do your ascension. And let me tell you, that new love that's coming in, he's doing the work too. So he or she is doing the work too. So it's going to be a really good union. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Beautiful card. Oh, this is so good. Mintaken, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. And here's the thing, it's like sometimes we long for a home, but no matter where we are, we're still longing for that home. So the home really is when we connect to our spiritual practice, when we connect to our divine higher self, which everybody has. So no matter where you're at, gems, just know that you can always have home within. And I know that sounds so cliche, but really it's like, and also follow your instincts. If you're having like a lot of memories or thoughts or feelings of a place that you used to go and you're feeling like very nostalgic and that you want to be there, listen to that. Like if you start getting emotional when you see a picture of it or a video of it on the TV or wherever, but like not an emotional because it's bringing up bad memories, but emotional because it's just like, it's that, like that gratitude energy that like it just hits a certain spot. Like follow those signs because that's telling you something. Okay, my dear sweet gems, loving you all so much. Happy full moon, super full moon that we have going on in the sign of Scorpio. If you are wanting to heal a lot of the memories that are coming up and the emotions that are getting triggered that are coming up with that as well, and wanting to work on your throat chakra for communication, expression, amongst so many more things, please check out the link for the Full Moon Awakening. I will put it in the description. You have just a couple more days to be able to register for that. It's really windy here and it keeps pushing the chairs into my patio door. Sometimes it freaks me out. And anybody who wants to have a one-on-one reading with me, so you can dive in deeper specifically to your questions and your situation, I will also put the link there. Much love to you all so much. And say hello in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Much love, gems. Overall, it's a really good energy. I'm very excited for you. I really am. I feel like you might have gone through quite a lot of tower moments, but it's like it's starting to lift and lift and lift. And it's your time, gems. It's your time. Much love.